Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm about to come for a whole lot of y'all next. And I don't even think y'all realize. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry in advance. So let's get into this video. Oh yeah! What's up, kings and queens? It's your girl Jazz, back with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the fam, welcome to the jungle. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell for post notifications if you want. If you are not new, welcome back. You already know what it is. So a lot of y'all been asking me, what's the next topic? What are we talking about, right? Today is gonna be a little bit on the schooling side. It's gonna be me talking to y'all. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had to learn this for myself, but like, this is really gonna be for y'all, feel me? I figured that every talk down episode that I do in this series, I'ma just like start off with a little quote. I don't know, we're gonna see how long I keep this up, but like, I'm feeling it, so we just gonna roll with it, alright? So, quote for today's video is, rejection is divine protection, and everything moves on divine timing. Y'all might not know what I mean by that, so we're gonna get into what that means, but the whole purpose of me even saying that quote is because a lot of y'all don't know how to be by yourselves, and that is the reason why that is the name of this episode. I say this because in our generation, I feel like we love the idea of love, or just like being in a relationship, not even because we like people, but because of the fact that we just want to post pictures, we just want to have a YouTube channel or get clout or whatever the case may be. Y'all just like matching with people in outfits. Y'all just like saying that you got a man. Y'all just like being able to be spoiled. And this goes for guys and girls. It's not only females, because boys can get spoiled too. But y'all really haven't taken the time to just sit by yourself. Why not enjoy being single? Why not? And I mean, listen, if you are already in a relationship and you watching this, kudos to you. This doesn't necessarily have to apply to everybody. If you watching this could just be for pure entertainment. So please don't take anything that I'm about to say personally. But a lot of y'all need to be single. And I say that because a lot of y'all don't know how to be in relationships. Now, there are people that are hopeless romantics. I'm really speaking for myself right here. And I'm gonna try not to be as biased as possible, but there are people that are hopeless romantics and they can't really help themselves. But I feel like y'all should be comfortable within your own energy before you bring somebody else into your space. You feel me? So for example, this is for the single people. I soon get on y'all relationship people, okay? For my single people, there's moments where you know you don't want to be caught up in no relationship drama. And it's not always drama. There are beautiful parts of a relationship, but not all of us is ready to have those moments where we're arguing back and forth, or there's days that we don't want to talk to our significant other, or there's times where we're gonna have attitudes, there's times where we're not gonna want to be around each other. Like, then we start thinking, oh damn, I wish I was single. Man, if I was single, I wouldn't have to be dealing with this, da da da. So if you knew you wasn't ready for that, why did you jump into it? You feel me? Now, when you're single, you have the opportunity to look at all your flaws. You have the opportunity to see what it is that might be compatible with other people and what might not be compatible with other people. And you get to, I guess, analyze your every single personality trait. Like, for example, with me, right? We're just gonna use me, because it's me. I know I can be very stubborn. I know I can be petty at times. I know that in relationships, you can't be petty. That's not a good thing, right? And don't get me wrong, I'm not like Petty LaBelle, Petty Crocker, feel me? It's just, when I'm hurt, I want you to be hurt too. That is not okay. But it's something that I realize about myself, and it's something that I'm working on. Now, with that being said, I'm not gonna go jump into a relationship knowing that if I get hurt, I'm gonna act a certain way that's not really relationship ready, feel me? So I needed to realize that that is something I need to work on before I go ahead and jump into something that I know I'm not prepared for. Now, this could go for anything. That's just one example. You could have many traits about yourself, and then this is the reason why we have toxic relationships. People get into relationships with people and they don't really know their partner, let alone really know themselves. I don't know if y'all have ever heard this quote, and I know y'all probably gonna get tired of me saying these quotes, but if you can't love yourself, how in the hell you gonna love somebody else? Can I get an amen? Hallelujah! 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 That makes sense. If you don't fully love yourself, if you know that there are parts of you that you really don't like about yourself, and you haven't sat down and had a talk with yourself like, shorty, or my nigga, you need to change this about yourself. This is not okay. This is not cute. Then how are you supposed to accept somebody else's flaw? Imagine they got the same exact flaw as you, and then both y'all get together. Toxic. Straight toxicity. And then y'all wonder why y'all get into all these arguments and y'all no longer feel the love in the beginning of y'all relationship. Like, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. That honeymoon phase be so beautiful. Everything be going good. Everything is going the way it's supposed to. And then at some point in the beginning of the relationship, shit just goes left. Now, this is not to say that there are perfect relationships out there. For my people who are in a relationship and watching this, you know this better than anybody. No relationship is perfect. There's going to be arguments. There's going to be disagreements regardless. Like, that's going to happen even if you work on yourself. But it depends on, I want to say, the severity. If you know that there is stuff that you still need to work on, don't get in no relationship. What are you doing? Let's really talk to each other. What are you doing? If you know that you're jealous or you're the jealousy type to the point where and listen, this is where I'm about to snatch a couple of y'all females' edges. If you know you the type of female to be very jealous and hack into your boyfriend's account just to see if they're liking other pictures or talking to other females, or even if you don't go to that extent and you go through your man's comments and likes and posts to see if there are other females giving him attention. Mind you, he don't even gotta be responding. But the fact that there are other females doing that and he's so-called not, I guess, responding the way that you want, that's toxic. That's toxic. Because if you know that say he's a fine-ass nigga, right? You know that other females are gonna find him fine, right? You do know that, right? We all have eyeballs. We can all see the same things. Am I bugging? Like, y'all know that the same things that you see in your person, other people will see. So if you're not ready to accept the fact that other people are going to see that, then you're not ready for a relationship. Now, don't get me wrong. If your man is out here entertaining these things in ways where it's like, oh, thank you, mamas, and like all this other extraness, then okay, that's not your fault, really. That's on them. But if they're genuinely showing you like they only have eyes for you, but you can't get over the fact that other people have eyes for them, that goes to show that that's a trait that you need to work on. And that goes to show that there's probably some insecurities that you got that you need to work on by yourself and not in a relationship. Because now this person that you're with is going to have to feel the need to constantly keep reassuring you that they only have eyes for you. That's not a good relationship. Respectfully, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, for my people that are in relationships, stop comparing your relationships to other people's relationships. Everybody is different. I know y'all see these celebrities and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to do that, da 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 da. Or y'all, I don't know if y'all watch YouTube couples. I don't really watch them anymore, but if you know who De'Ara and Ken are, you know that they were like the pillar of relationships on YouTube. Everybody was really copying off of them. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was definitely others, but for me, in my generation, I don't know what the kids is watching nowadays, but when I was younger and I was watching YouTube couples, that was definitely my favorite couple to watch because of the fact that they seem so genuine, but you never really know what's going on behind closed doors. So if you go ahead and watch, let's say, for example, Queen and Clarence, I don't know if y'all know who that is. I don't know if y'all know who Queen Naija is. If you know who Queen Naija is, but don't know her boyfriend's name is Clarence. He's from New York. They've been together for a couple of years now. They have kids, all of that. They have a YouTube channel together, right? Now, Queen, she was single for a very long time. She had gotten out of a very toxic relationship with her ex, and she wanted to work on herself before jumping into another relationship. Now, with a situation like this, she had took her time to work on herself, but in the process, she met someone who also helped her to work on herself. And then in return, he also got to work on himself because she showed him things about himself that he needed to change and so on and so forth. It was a very even exchange, right? And eventually they ended up falling for each other. And eventually now they are the big couple that they are, right? Now, a lot of people will just see the end result, which is, you know, they're taking trips together. They got kids together. You know, they're on YouTube together, doing all this glamorous stuff, but nobody really sees what they went through behind closed doors. Queen has made it known that it wasn't always peaches and cream. Like, they get each other tight. They do have arguments. They just don't broadcast it. but we don't see everything. So now, if you're a hopeless romantic, you'll probably go ahead and see, you know, one of their videos and they're being all lovey-dovey and you're like, oh my gosh, must be nice. I wish. I want a man so bad, or whatever the case may be, right? And then somebody comes along your way, and listen, it might be right person, but wrong time, because you still have stuff to work on. Now, I'm not here to judge nobody. I, for one, am in no position to judge nobody, but we have to be honest with ourselves. Like, sometimes you need to hear it from somebody else in order to really let it stick in your brain. We gotta cut it out. If you know that you're not relationship ready, do not get into a relationship. Stay by yourself. Again, if you come across a person and you rush into this relationship knowing that you're not ready, knowing that you still got stuff to work on, knowing that your flaws would definitely outshine the benefits of a relationship with you, then you know that you don't need to be in a relationship. Divine timing is more so the right time that you don't predict. It comes to you. You will naturally attract that. You don't have to go out looking for a nigga. You don't have to go out looking for a girl. The right person, let's be specific, the right person will definitely come to you. You will not have to go nowhere, but they will only come to you if you love yourself completely. To end it off, self-love will really teach you what to look for in a person that you would want to be with, and things that you know is good for you, meaning how you want to treat yourself and how you would want to be treated by somebody else. Again, rejection is divine protection. Don't be discouraged. If you're in a relationship right now and it does not work out, don't be discouraged if you're hoping for a relationship and one does not come to you. And don't be discouraged if you're by yourself and someone comes along and you think that they're the one and it doesn't work out. It's okay. If it's meant to be, it will be. Trust me. You don't have to chase it. It will come to you. And that time will be the right time, because divine timing is the best time. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Just work on yourselves. Come on. Yo, it's literally 5:55. I kid y'all not. Listen, y'all know what I'm saying is true. I don't need to tell y'all this. Let's work on ourselves. Let's not force ourselves into anything we're not ready for, okay? And stop comparing yourselves to these celebrities or these other people that are in relationships. It's okay. Your time will come. You are young. Half of y'all are in y'all 20s or below. Y'all don't need no relationships right now. Trust me. Y'all need to be traveling and hanging out with your friends and chilling. Like, relax, have fun, enjoy your youth, because once it's gone and you cannot get it back. Y'all need to be comfortable with being by yourself. And if nobody has told you, or you need somebody to tell you again, this is your sign and this is your message. That's all I gotta say. Stay blessed, stay peaceful, stay positive, and I will see y'all in the next video.